So we've seen some countries around the world, whether it's Britain, Canada, I'm really shocked to say, but not surprised, are willing to go ahead and comply with the ICC ruling that has sanctioned an arrest warrant for the Prime Minister of the one and only Jewish state, Israel, Benjamin Netanyahu. The crime? Defending his people, protecting them, living, existing. That's the crime. Because if you're saying that they've gone after civilians, there has been no army in the history of modern urban warfare that has done more to target surgically the terrorists, the combatants, and protect and stop harming non-combatants at the cost of Israel's own soldiers' lives, which I question the morality of, by the way. An enemy attacks us and we should have to start protecting their people at the cost of our own lives? There's widespread support for Hamas in Gaza, for what happened on October 7th, the actual genocide. And still, Israel has done more. The Battle of Mosul, when we were fighting ISIS in Iraq, the Western allies, you know what the combatant to non-combatant ratio was? 1 to 13. 1 to 13. Israel is about 1 to 2 when fighting Hamas. Some even say 1 to 1, close to 1 to 1. How could that possibly be a genocide? Genocide! Not just war crimes, genocide. The whole thing is sick, and it is based on lies, nonsense, and it's the same old anti-Semitism, just in a new mutation. And luckily, there is one country who is still, to quite a large extent, based on biblical values outside of Israel, and that is America. And it's no surprise that is why America is Israel's strongest ally. And here is a friend of Israel, Senator Lindsey, who has a message to countries saying that they're prepared to comply with the ICC ruling. Have a watch at his words.
So to any ally, Canada, Britain, Germany, France, if you try to help the ICC, we're going to sanction you.
Well, that means I want every ally, and you saw little Justin in Canada and his position. What should the penalty be?
We should crush your economy because we're next. Why can't...
Wow. And that's really true, by the way. See, the problem is that people think that if they jump on the bandwagon, the Israel-hating bandwagon that these absurd institutions are pushing, they go along with the hysteria, then they can help to kind of calm the tide and they protect themselves. They're next. The Jews, as I think it was Joe Rogan who said this on a podcast recently, basically saying the Jews are the canaries in the coal mine. They come for the Jews first, but that's just a flashing red light saying there's a warning, your society is in peril. They go for the Jews first, but the Jews are by no means the last. If you study the people who are against the Jews in history, they represent the deepest, darkest, most evil recesses in the human mind of dark ideologies. And people who think, no, it's benign, all this stuff, they are delusional. And in the end, they will see their own societies get crushed as a result. And Senator Graham understands that the ICC will come for... They represent a coalition that's not just against Israel, it's against America, it's against goodness. And I think Lindsey Graham also probably understands the principle, the biblical principle, that God said he will bless those who bless you and curse those who curse you. Those who are against Israel are ultimately doing something ungodly. And those kind of things can never produce goodness in the end. So he's absolutely right to be showing this kind of strength. And the question is, will other countries, who are supposedly allies of America, and Israel supposedly, will they wake up? Will they stop the tide of this nonsense? We'll have to see.
If you've made it so far in this video, I have a request for you. JTV has been having a really big impact in spreading the truth about Israel and creating positive associations with the Jewish people, Judaism, and Israel. We've really grown a lot, particularly in the last year, and we're having a really significant impact, both for Jews and non-Jews. But I really want to take JTV to the next level so we can start to compete with the other big online media beasts that are often peddling anti-Israel content. And the way we're going to do that is to scale even faster. So I'd love to build a team where we have other presenters doing shows like me. Let's start doing documentaries, supplementary content, animated content, etc., etc. And to do that, I'd like to build a bit of a team. So what we're going to do is we're going to do one fundraising day, just one, where we try and build up some funding in order to fund such a team. Now, to do that, it's going to obviously require people to get involved. And I'm wondering if you would consider, if you're watching JTV content and appreciate what we do and want to help partner with us in taking this to the next level and spreading the truth farther and wider than ever before, I wonder if you'd consider partnering with us simply by running a page, a mini page on the fundraiser that we do, where you just reach out to your contacts on that day that we choose to fundraise and see if they'll all chip in. If you'd be up for doing that, of which I would be so grateful, then please click on the Google form link in the video description of this video, where you can simply just put in a few contact details. It'll be a very small commitment, as I say, literally just one day that we'll all agree upon as a collective community. But the impact is going to be so big. There's such strength in numbers. If we all pull together and do this, we can take this to the next level. And as I say, all of us can partner together in bringing and spreading the truth to the whole world. So please do consider clicking on that link, filling in the form, and I'll be in touch very soon to talk about the next steps. Small commitment, but a big impact. Hi, thank you so much for watching. To watch another one, click here. To stay up to date with all our content, click here to subscribe. And if you're able to, you can help support JTV to grow and grow by clicking join below this video, where you can become a member and get perks including early access to videos and private live discussions with me. But most of all, you'll be partnering with us on our mission to change the world.